live reaction, and we are back for another False Nine. This is a live reaction to the USA versus Costa Rica. We're also going to touch other World Cup qualifiers. The big draw is on Friday, but this one is literally the game ended maybe about 20 minutes ago or so. So we have special guest Michael Montante, Mr. USA Soccer himself, in the building. What's up, Mikey?
I expected to be happier before I agreed to do this, but life comes at you fast. There's no moral victories, but we're in the World Cup, I guess. So
okay, so let's start there. Let's all start there. They did, for anyone, if you're a novice to soccer, some people that listen to this kind of are. The USA lost tonight, but they still qualified for the World Cup. They're going to Qatar in November of 2022, in a few months, basically. So that is a positive spin. So let's start there. Like, Mike, after missing the last one, you're more into U.S. soccer than you are any other soccer, I would say.
By
correct?
Far.
By far, okay. How did it feel not being in that last World Cup? Like, what was that like?
I remember calling Thad Castle, and I swear to God, I was like, dude, can you believe the next time that we have a chance to be in the World Cup, I'm going to be 30?
Yeah, and here you are.
The hair was thicker, the belly was smaller, and now I'm fucking 30, and this is here we are.
Okay, here we are. Is tough. That hairline is yeah. How many more haircuts do you think you got left?
4.5 would be the over-under.
Is the over-under, really?
Then I start picking it. Yeah.
Yeah. Love it. Hey, yeah. I love how realistic you are, though. You're not someone who said 20.
What am I going to lie to myself?
Yeah, he's not running from it. Yeah,
he's not running from it.
Set the bar low.
And expand. Okay. Yeah. So, buddy, your thoughts on them qualifying for the World Cup? Let's start there. Let's start with some positives before we nitpick and get into negatives.
Like, I mean, obviously that was the goal. You know, like we were talking before the Portugal game, right? Like, whatever that was a week ago. Like, will the U.S. even be able to do that? Which we all kind of thought that they would, you know. But obviously the big game at home helps. It was a 5-1 against Panama. But today kind of sucked, bro. Like I want to bring this up because Montante says in the group chat, Kellen Acosta is the most underrated U.S. player. He was invisible for 90 minutes, dude.
It's so bad, Mike. Bad.
Like Mikey MLS, that's what we call you, dude. As soon as
Mikey MLS.
Even fucking when you're like, oh yeah, USA is gonna go to Costa Rica and boss them. I'm like, that's not how it goes. That's why I'll take the over 2.5, which it didn't hit, obviously.
How'd that go? Yeah,
it did not go well.
By the way, you also said USA money line and over 2.5, so over 2, pal. Yeah. Let's be transparent.
No, I know. Oh yeah, I'll never pick against the boys, dude. You know, but them winning 2-0 was a pipe dream. Like maybe 2-1, you could see them fighting, or even 1-0, but 2-0 was never going to happen.
So let's get into the mentality of the game. Like I took them today just to take them. That wasn't I wasn't totally convinced the way that Mike was. Just because I know Costa Rica sat a lot of places. We've never won there. We've never that shit means something. That shit means something. Never winning somewhere. Okay, and the boys know that if they didn't lose 6-0, they go through. I'm not 100%. Sure how they came out flat. Mike, were they flat? They were flat.
They were, but the not losing 6-0 I would play it into my hands, I thought, because listen, we could put out the Red Bull Youth Academy ages 13 to 15. They would probably not lose 6-0 to this Costa Rica squad is not what people think they are.
They sat a lot of guys.
They sat people. So I thought that we would have nothing to lose. We were coming off. We should have had 3 points in fucking Mexico. We fucking just trounced Panama. I thought we were going to come out with nothing to lose, balls to the wall, put our fucking dicks against the foreheads, and get 3 points. And within the first 30 minutes, I realized I may be
not
wrong.
Happening.
And then we somehow lost 2-0. I mean, and listen, I get it. The people today were like, oh, we made the World Cup. This is what it's all about. But I don't like the way we made it. You never want to make it that way. It was grotesque.
Perfect. So great transition. Let's get into that then. This is where criticism for me, it's good that they made the World Cup. Don't get me wrong. I think this is a criticism on Berhalter. He's never going to convince me as a coach. I'm just not convinced. To me, you have to have more of attacking prowess than what they do going into some of these games. At home, they fly around. On the road, you just see them listless and lifeless and defending a lot.
I think that they go on the road and they're just hoping not to lose. Obviously,
not to lose. That's a mentality.
They just want to stay in their shape and because if you don't lose games, you're not gonna not qualify. Did you go on the road 8 games? You take 8 points, whatever. You beat like the teams when you can. Take your chances, like. But that's how Costa Rica played today. They're like, we're not going to let you beat us, and they made it really hard to break them down. That was one of the things I actually wanted to bring up. Like, are we ever going to get to see Pulisic, Weah, and Reyna at the same time? Like, I understand this game didn't matter; it's done and dusted basically before it starts. But like with the 3 best United States like attackers, we never get to see them at the same time. And again, down 2-0. I don't blame them taking off Pulisic because he's got hacked like 15 times or some shit like that.
Yeah, they're fucking. They made it a point to fucking.
But like before, but to say like bad on like to say you blame Greg Berhalter, to me like it's kind of like I don't know if I agree with that, because like when's the last time we went to Azteca and expected to win and played good enough to win?
Dude,
that doesn't happen.
It's a mentality issue. I'm telling you, I grew up in a town of a bunch of rich white kids. Anytime we played. I mean, this could get a little dicey here, but anytime we played people that didn't look like us, we were scared the first half because, like, what is happening? That I swear to God, that is the same thing that happens with this fucking U.S. men's national team. Like, they go to a hostile environment and they forget how to play. So if you put these guys in the middle of Antarctica and say, "Hey, play soccer," we'll outplay them. But they get loud noises, they get chants, they get fucking shook so fucking easily. And it is so frustrating. It is so frustrating to watch because, like, man, we have to have a bit of composure. Like, these guys are playing overseas in Europe. Like, we have to have.
So, Mike, I think that's the issue. So the past U.S. national teams, I think, actually found it easier because they played in these environments their whole lives too. Like, they weren't playing in Europe. A lot of our U.S. national teams from the past were basically semi-pro players playing on fucking shit fields all the times themselves. These kids now come up at 12 years old and they're playing in academies. On the top-notch academies, they're not playing in shit conditions. They're not used to, like, El Salvador with, like, fucking, literally a dirt patches on the fucking field. They're just not used to it. They're not used to it. To your point, Mike, I actually agree with that. Like, and I don't think it's a race. I don't think it's a color thing. I think it's more of, like, these kids are so much better now, younger.
It's a culture thing. It's a culture thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So let me get back to Berhalter, though. This is where I kind of disagree with you, buddy, on that. Is that, like, Josh brought up the other day. You brought up a great point today. Fuck the striker. Our strikers aren't doing shit. Mm-hmm. Play Reyna, Pulisic, and Weah. Play a false 9. Go back to the name of the show, obviously. Play a false 9 and let those guys interchange, make runs, overlap on each other. Like, the way it is right now, it's like Weah and Pulisic play wing and Pepe down the middle or Ferreira down the middle, and everyone knows it's where the attacks are coming from. Everyone knows where it's coming from.
Yeah, I think that's definitely something he's got to play with during like the
friendly games.
Yeah, like he
has
to. Like, you got to switch some stuff up because, like, it's just not. It just doesn't work there. But
And
I think Pulisic down the middle is fucking dangerous. Like, Pulisic,
if you get him, I would like him as a center midfield. I love him.
Yes.
Give me 2 strikers up top. Let him be the 3 right there behind, and let him control the game. That's what we have to do. And the thing that pissed me off in American soccer is you can give me 6 friendlies. We'll see 6 different formations. I don't care about a lineup. Fucking lineup. I don't give a fuck. But formations and mentality is what really makes a team. You'll see 6 different formations, 6 different games. It's like, what are we actually trying to do here?
What are we trying to do here?
What are we actually doing here?
I think that's a thing of the past too. I think that's like Greg just plays like you saw it today, where he wasn't going to go out there. Like Josh had said, I love what Josh said. Like when who said that we should forfeit? Dave?
I did.
Yeah, so
I did.
I love.
I said I threw it out there. I said let's think about it. But it would have been better than what I saw tonight.
No, well, like I love what Josh said, where he's like 11 Areolas would not lose 6-0, dude, and like that's not who Berhalter is. Like that's what Costa Rica did, and to their credit, they won. But like Berhalter's like, no, we're playing our best guys. We're playing the guys we take on the road. We're playing the guys that should have got 3 points at Azteca, and I think that they also played them like saying like, hey, like no big deal, just don't lose 6-0.
Hey, by the way, how huge was that point in Mexico now?
That's unbelievable. Like
no. Like they would have. I think I don't like that. They wouldn't have qualified. They might be in a battle now. I believe. I think if you take it back,
way different mentality going into tonight.
Into the next game.
It's not cruise control tonight.
I don't mean to hijack your guys' show here as I am.
Go ahead.
But if you guys could take one player from the team that did not qualify and just put them in this team, who would it be? Wrong.
Who?
Wrong.
You're saying from the past?
From the past team that didn't make it and put him in this team, who would it be?
from the past team that didn't make it.
It's a no-brainer answer. It's no-brainer.
Honestly, I can't remember who. Like, I would say Clint Dempsey. I think they're missing like that striker.
Jermaine Jones. That mentality.
No, you're insane.
No, they have 5 better midfielders.
They have 5 Jermaine Jones now.
It's about the mentality. Jermaine Jones was a bad motherfucker.
No. Tyler Adams and Weston McKennie are younger, better versions of Jermaine Jones at this point.
But Jermaine Jones had that mentality that you can't teach, and it rubs off on people. I'm telling you.
I think McKennie has that mentality. I think not having McKennie right now is actually big.
I'm glad you said that because I want to talk about 2 things that happened on social media this week with this team, and what scares me about this team, right? So the first one is like a good interaction. McKennie, like in like the USMNT only like Instagram page, saying like he wishes he was there to defend his boy like Pulisic like during the Panama game, right? Then like this one scares me. I don't know about you guys. Well, like I'll get your opinion. Did you see Pulisic going back at like the haters like on Instagram?
Yeah,
he was like, I obviously meant that touch, dude. That's soft as baby shit. Dude.
He's a little soft. It's a little soft.
He's got rabbit ears. That scares me.
I don't like that he's responding on Instagram, dude.
He cares what little people think. Like you can't be great when you think about that. Like I'm not saying you have to be Zlatan. You don't have to be like a total cunt all the time. But like he can't like. Go out there and get 3 points against Costa Rica and show everybody what you're made of. Don't go out there and fucking Instagram. You fucking like Pennsylvania tough guy, dude. Like, I
mean, I did actually like his attitude against Panama, though. It was nice to see him fired 100%.
Up. Yeah, way different.
Like it was nice to see him fired up. Yeah,
he's nasty when he's mad like that. He just gets in that zone. But we don't need a keyboard warrior, bro. We need guys who go out there and score goals on fucking Thursday nights in Costa Rica. Whatever night today is. And
Ricardo Pepe needs a goal bad.
Oh,
he needs a goal bad. Yeah. Bad. So,
you know what? Before we move on to, I asked my brother this. Have you ever seen, and you're so we can't go back to you. We'll go back to 2002. That's about as long as I can remember, say. And I'm sure I'm missing somebody. Have you ever seen a U.S. goalkeeper worse than Zach Steffen?
That was so bad tonight. That fucking goal was so bad tonight.
Two of them.
Yeah, but the first one was just
the
disgusting.
Second one he drops, dude.
Yeah, like if he's a starting goalkeeper over Matt Turner, I'm gonna lose my fucking shit. I am.
Yeah, dude.
He can play with his feet. Guess what he can't do? Stop the ball with his fucking hands.
Yeah, guess what he can't do? Play fucking goalie.
It's a big part. It's a big part of it.
It's a big part of it. Like, what the fuck are we doing here?
Yeah, at least Matt Turner keeps the ball out. Like I give De Gea shit because he's a reason possession breaks down. At least he keeps the ball out of the.
Like I don't want a fucking sweeper back there. Give me a guy who's going to stop shots.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I said Ethan Horvath, dude. Or
Horvath. Horvath's been solid too. Dude. Absolutely. Zach Steffen ain't it. Zach Steffen ain't it.
You know what? It's funny. It's funny because he plays for Man City. He's 26,
that's what it is, Michael.
He's 27. He's this. He's that. Matt Turner's this white dork.
He's got frostbite.
I got news for you. No. At the end of the day, like he showed his ass off in the Gold Cup. I don't care. Gold Cup is the Gold Cup. But at the end of the day, he ain't letting that ball go in the net.
No,
he's not.
Neither one of those. Neither one of those.
No shot.
That first one. The ball was right at him. Like it's fucking right at him.
Awful.
It's right here. It's fucking right here. And Navas made some great saves that like we would have had the lead early.
Well, it's Keylor Navas.
Yeah.
That one that he had to save where I thought the ball might have gone over after the. Yeah. I mean,
that was Miles Robinson. That was Miles Robinson.
Good saves. A lot of them hit.
It might have been, but you know what? The worst thing that United States men's team has done recently is let that guy Anthony change his name. Oh, I don't like that name change.
What's his name change?
What are you talking about?
Jedi.
Oh, people call him his nickname. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, it's his nickname.
People are lame. Like I don't know. What are you gonna do?
That's lame. He asked
lame. Yeah,
Jedi Robinson.
Really that's lame. Yeah.
Dude, you go on Justin's show. You talk Star Wars all the time with Justin.
Justin's not on my national team, pal. He's serving snow cones. These two aren't the same.
David, let's end here. Is any concern to you that they have like a rotating like captain too? Like I hate that.
Yes. That's a major concern. It's either Pulisic or if it's McKennie or if it's Adams. I hate that you're passing it around. To me, it's Pulisic. That's your best player. That's who you want to lead the line. It's got to be Pulisic. If not.
Good. I'm just glad you said that because I think maybe the stuff on like maybe it was him getting hot against Panama, maybe it was the shit on Instagram, but like that has to be the reason he's not wearing the armband, right? Because it was Walker Zimmerman tonight, and like Tyler Adams is playing. Why wasn't Tyler? If you're gonna take it from Pulisic, why not Tyler Adams wear it?
Adams.
That's why maybe I thought it wasn't.
And then is McKinney not it because he banged Pulis' sister? There's a lot of stuff there.
He's certainly not it.
Why is John Brooks not playing?
Again.
So if you obviously never listened to False Nine, Michael, we talked about this last episode.
Not a second.
I know. We don't know, Michael. That is a mystery. That's got to be something with him and the coach that they just don't clash personally. Because to me, like, all right, Zimmerman and Robinson have been great. Don't get me wrong. Fine.
I love them both.
That dude, not to be on the fucking team. He can't be your third center back. Get the fuck out of here.
He has the resume. He has the size, the experience. He has everything.
He scored a goal in the World Cup.
He should be our captain.
You're not wrong.
Yep.
And he's at the right age. He's what, 27, 28, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, dude, they're treating him like he's Omar Gonzalez. Like, this is not
Jones,
that, dude.
That Mike wants. He's that Jermaine Jones, that toughness.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. No, and plays in a big league, like, and I don't get it. Like I said, there's something behind the scenes that no one has dug up
come
yet.
out and say John Brooks, rate my mother.
So you know what he's saying?
It, man.
No, you know what he's saying? You know what he's saying? That I've told him what he needs to work on and blah, blah, blah. Like, it's so fucking vague and dumb.
No, John Brooks will tell you what you need to work on. Fuck out of here, bro.
Attitude stuff, dude.
John Brooks, come on. John Brooks is an American legend. He's my boy Gucci Onyewu on steroids. He has to play.
Oh, Gooch was the man. I love Gooch.
I think if
Clemson product.
If Brooks is as good, like now, like as good in September as he is now, he makes the roster. There's no way he doesn't make the World Cup.
And if not, the Federation needs to step in. The Federation needs to step in. Like, has to.
I mean, I don't know, dude. Like,
I always think
he's a clear
what's the Federation going to do?
Buddy,
one second.
It's
what's
malpractice.
The Federation going to do? They're going to say, Greg, you have to have him on your team. And so now Greg has somebody he doesn't want on his team that he thinks is a pain in the ass, that he thinks he's a bad egg, sitting on the bench just watching the other two guys play.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're not totally wrong there.
It's criminal. I like Aaron Long. I like Aaron Long, but these two don't belong in the same sentence.
Oh, that's a joke, though. It's a joke. Aaron Long makes this team and
Brooks.
JB should.
It's crazy.
Come on. What are we doing?
There's
what are we doing?
Back too. BMD told me about. I forgot. There's another good center back out there that didn't make the team. But he's on the line. I can't remember who it is.
You might be thinking of one of the most accomplished center backs for America. I think he plays for Bolton. Tim Ream.
Oh, yeah. He's terrible.
He's terrible now.
Is he?
Now. Yeah.
I don't know. He's pretty accomplished.
Tate lives in 2014. Whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, buddy.
You got Montate mad. I'm good Montate mad.
Yeah.
So
let's move on. Somebody knows more soccer than him.
Here we go. We're all friends. So listen,
on the kid.
The USA qualified. And then for me on Tuesday, Portugal qualified. So I'm very happy that both countries are in. The Portugal game on Tuesday, I do have to talk about like the U.S. commenters and stuff like that watching that game. Mike, were you watching the game with sound or were you doing other shit?
Every second with sound.
The Portugal game.
Yes.
Okay. Why is it that when I watch Portugal play, like ESPN wants them or expects them to win every game? Fucking 17-0, and when they don't,
they expect them to win by a touchdown and a field goal.
Like, do you have money on the game? Like, what's going on here, ESPN? Like, Portugal was never.
Portugal's up 2-0, but they really should be up more. It's like, bro, it's a 58-minute thing. What do you want me to do?
Okay, and listen, the first 20 minutes, I'll like agree with them. Like, Portugal wasn't on the front foot; they weren't doing a lot to attack. Then they got the mistake. They got the goal. They got a gimme. Okay, the guy made the bad pass. At that point, North Macedonia had done nothing. Why is Portugal going to have to go out of their shell to give Macedonia space to try to equalize? No, it's up to Macedonia to start flooding and giving us space. And they never did. And they never did.
He gave an exact line. He goes, Portugal look flat. They don't look like they looked against Turkey some days ago. It's like, bro, they're up 2-0. What do you want?
No, not even that. They almost lost to Turkey. He's like, they played much better against Turkey. I'm like, what fucking game are you watching?
They should have drawn. But.
Yeah, it's just way different. I don't know, dude. Like we were complaining to each other, obviously, me and you, Dave. Like, it's just, it is very frustrating. Like I actually wrote down, I was like, I hate that I agree with Twelman because he was right. Like I thought he was right about Portugal not looking comfortable in the lead. Bruno got that first goal, and Portugal looked really, really scary. I thought, again, Fernando Santos, like, what are you going to say about him? He won these 2 playoff games, got to win the World Cup again. What are you going to say? But, like, I think he should have went to Leao early to stretch the field and stuff. But, like, again,
But once again,
win the
buddy,
game.
why is it up to
No,
is it up to like that? That's all I'm saying. Like the Macedonia never threatened, never ever threatened,
100%. And of course, they're not high flying Portugal. It's a way different game. If you allow one goal in that game, it's over. You don't win. You don't get to go to the World Cup. You have to be conservative.
This is a game where like 0 goals. That's it. That's what you want to focus on. Once you score one.
You know who this game was tailored for? Fernand Santos. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's so like this is the game. Like, hey, don't fuck up. As soon as they make a mistake, we pound them. Game's over. And and like you said, Portugal scored, and they never had they should have been better. They never got out of third gear, dude. They were chilling because Macedonia couldn't bring anything.
This wasn't about style points. It's about fucking getting to Qatar.
Was there ever one point where you were like, "Oh my god, Macedonia's going to score"?
No.
They were never even close, dude.
It was super boring. It was actually a super boring game to watch.
And it was like it was also refreshing seeing Pepe back, like in just that back line looking so
dominated.
much better, dude. Like
he dominated.
And again, I probably against easier opponents, that has to be said. Like, but they looked way more comfortable. And so
on defense, João Cancelo, Nuno Mendes on the flanks. The crosses were so much better. What a difference between Diego Dalot and Rafael Guerrero fucking the week before. Like João Cancelo
should have no place in that Portugal team.
He's not. It's Nuno Mendes' job. It's his job.
He's such a fucking threat. Yeah. Nuno Mendes is he's a huge problem. He's only 21?
You know what's
19, Mike, he's 19.
He's an issue. He's a big issue.
So
Nuno Mendes and João Cancelo. Yeah, Nuno Mendes and João Cancelo on the left and right flanks is going to be a problem for a lot of teams. A problem.
Every time we do the show, we talk shit about Fernando Santos and we say like how defensive he is and how he doesn't change anything and the 2 number 6s, dude. Well, finally, these 2 lineups, and we did the show. We didn't think it was, and these 2 lineups. He basically almost doesn't even play a number 6. Moutinho's
João Moutinho's not a number 6.
No,
that's not a number 6.
So he's holding. I don't think you probably see he plays Vitinha, he plays Bruno in the middle with them.
I thought Bruno, by the way,
excuse me, it wasn't Vitinha. Who's the other? Otavio. But like
Otavio.
I'll let you
Otavio stinks. I don't like Otavio.
I thought he was.
He's a fine player. He's fine. He's serviceable. Yeah. I'd rather see João Felix or Rafael Leão personally.
Of course. How would you?
Yeah, but like that's a way different spot.
Younger.
He's like a dog in the midfield for you know what I mean. But anyway, I say all of that because if he keeps this lineup or if he keeps this shape instead of the 2 number 6s. Portugal can win the World Cup, dude. Renato Sanchez coming back. I know Josh said all these names the other day.
Ruben Neves.
Ruben Neves and Ruben Diaz coming back, dude.
Ruben Diaz come back with Pepe in the center defense. That's a loaded defense. And I'll tell you what, him going with the 22-year-old goalkeeper and Diego Costa was I can't believe it. Who looks very good, by the way.
I think Sauce better, so like they're safe either way. But but seriously, like without if he's gonna play this open and let these guys be the great players that they are. This team can win the World Cup.
But I do have to go back to the Taylor 12. I got to touch back on that ESPN thing. It's just like it's.
I'm doing a honey. I'll be back.
Yeah, they ask questions about them that they don't ask of anyone else. That they don't ask of Argentina. That they don't ask of Brazil. Like I don't understand. Is it Ronaldo? I think it's the Ronaldo hate. I think it really is. It's got to be right. Like, it's the only answer.
And like so to your point before, but like. You can watch Germany like play a game and like not look that comfortable and win 1-0, and people say, well, they were never really challenged, so like who cares? But like that doesn't happen to Portugal, dude. All they do is like you said, like, and again, I know every friggin' fan base thinks their team's the one getting shit on, but like Twelman like basically goes out of his way to like dump
out of his way. And it was funny. So Portuguese commentators on Twitter who heard the American broadcast were just like, what do these American guys expect Portugal to do? Win every game 5-0? Like I don't get it. North Macedonia just beat fucking Italy.
Yes,
like we took care of business. Like what the fuck do you want?
City and them like broke the world because they go and bash teams like that all the time, and they think that's how it's supposed to be. And like Germany goes into Brazil and beats them 7-1. That's not how it goes.
That's not how it works, dude. Especially when you're playing a smaller team. Especially when you're playing a smaller team that's playing everyone back on defense. It's hard to break that down.
I have no idea. I had no idea where North Macedonia is. Like, whatever. The commentator is like, oh, it's basically Greece. Well, they play exactly like
Greece. Yeah.
Boring as fuck. Just like Greece. You got to beat us. Like, and thank God Portugal did.
And now, buddy, how is it nice to see your United guy, Bruno Fernandes, who's never done much in a Portugal jersey? Just really hasn't. He needed that. Like we talked about
that one touch he had was a beauty.
Nasty, dude.
That goal.
That's the thing. So like that's the thing that he does, like or was doing at United. Like, and I saw somebody say that like he's the what he's best at is being the second. He's not a number 10.
Running behind the striker, playing off the shoulder. Yeah.
So good, dude. Like Ronaldo can, and like lots of times it can happen where Ronaldo comes and shows, Bruno runs in behind, Bruno runs in behind and plays it back to Ronaldo when he gets his tap in. So like lots of times it can work for other guys. That's not just him being selfish, but he's so dynamic at that. He's so good. I thought he looked much better with North Macedonia. I don't know if it was like less pressure because they're less scared of them, but like I thought he looked.
I just thought he made more forward runs off of Ronaldo. And I think Ronaldo needs some credit for like being basically a diversion tactic that game.
And being willing to do that, being willing to
he should have hit that first shot though.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
1,000%.
Oh, you know what I said? So after I went up 2-0, Hannah comes downstairs. She's like, "How's it going?" I'm like, "Really good. Bruno 2 goals, whatever." She's like, "Well, what's going on now?" And I was like, "Basically, it's who can pass the ball to Ronaldo the best because they really want him to score."
They wanted him to get his
everything
goal.
into his feet. I'm like,
it was
Christ.
It was. They were.
You know what that was? That was Euros 2016 before Ronaldo got hurt. That's all it was. Pass the ball right into his feet every fucking time. Then he gets hurt, they win.
Yeah.
But,
so I do want to end the World Cup stuff as far as that goes. Portugal's in, USA's in. Now here's my biggest nightmare. Portugal by getting in is in pot 1. I don't know if you guys saw that already. They're with Spain. They're with the other big teams. Pot 2 has Germany. Is one of the Holland, Mike, you're Dutch. Everyone forgets, Mike, your mother's half Dutch. Correct. So they're in pot 2. USA is going to be in pot 2, as well as Mexico. I will cry again.
Is that
Portugal
confirmed?
Yeah, that's confirmed after today. After today's result, they're
wait. So that's our group?
No. So there's 4 pots that like 8 teams go in that will formulate the groups. So
there's okay. So that's half the pot.
So pot 4 is like Canada, those other smaller teams. Pot 3 is like a little. So basically, one team from each pot goes into a group.
Yay.
So basically, let's say Portugal's in pot 1. There's a chance that USA could be in their group.
When are we gonna know our groups?
Friday. It's a quick turnaround. We get to know the groups Friday. So here's the other thing that I'm kind of getting excited about, guys, gambling wise. I know there's World Cups in the winter. I wasn't looking forward to it. I've realized that the time frames for here, we're going to have kickoff at 6 a.m., 9 a.m., and noon.
Oh, that's nasty.
For the first round, Mikey.
And
we're talking in the middle of like Thanksgiving, November, that's when it's going to start. You're going to have Thanksgiving Day with World Cup soccer at 6 a.m.
I'm going to be taking melatonin at like 4 in the afternoon and waking up and drinking by like 3 a.m. It's going to be an unhealthy time to be alive.
It really is. With the NFL, college football, and World Cup soccer.
Oh, my God. That's when
I'm going to quit.
I'm going to die.
No, we're going to have to quit our jobs. We're going to have to quit our jobs. We're going to have to quit it.
That's my next vacation is a week off then.
Seriously, dude. So that's the kickoff times. It's 6 a.m. because it's in Qatar. I saw someone tweet it out. 6 a.m., 9 a.m., and noon for the first round.
That is a dream scenario.
Yeah,
that's heaven.
Awesome.
That's heaven.
Awesome. Just gambling all morning.
Of the Olympics and the World Cup, we're taking like bad, bad experiences in the cities. Like I'm sure Qatar treats their workers pretty well, right?
No, not good at all. Not good at all.
We don't
we don't. No, you know who does talk about that a lot is Louis van Gaal is the coach of Holland.
Yeah,
and he's basically said he's like, it's awful that we're playing there.
It's
about money. It's slave labor. He comes out and says it. He goes, I'm going to go there. They're all going to yell at me. He's like, I don't care. This is really bad. Now here's the thing. He's still going. He's still fucking going.
Yeah,
he's still collecting his paycheck.
Isn't that crazy? Like how do you rationalize this stuff and you just go and do that? It makes no sense logistically. The weather makes no sense.
No sense. He tried to do it in winter.
Does Qatar doesn't even have a fucking soccer team? Like, no. Just come out and just say it's just blood money. It's about oil and gas. Go fuck. Yeah, that's all it is.
And no, here's the thing, Mike. Here's the thing. I'm sorry, buddy. Qatar is in pot 1 because they host. So they're like, the best case scenario for like USA or something like that is they get them as their pot 1. That'd be fucking amazing.
That'd be sweet.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
You know who's got a lot of oil and a good team? Underrated is Saudi Arabia. Actually. Saudi could play.
Saudi Arabia gets all the they're like MLS for the Middle East. A lot of like players go end their careers there too.
Saudi Arabia.
Oh yeah.
Play,
Xavi did. That's where Xavi ended his career.
That's where he was managing right before.
Yeah.
Too, yeah.
Yep. So we're gonna go ahead.
Let's talk about who's not in the World Cup because of those fucking lasers, bro.
Like, oh my god. God.
I am no fan of Mo Salah, but that is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Like that.
No, how about that? So you just saw the penalty shot. It was the whole fucking game. So if anyone doesn't know what we're talking about, Senegal versus Egypt went to penalties. Mo Salah missed a penalty shot to make Egypt not make the World Cup. Senegal made it for the first time. So it's a huge thing for their country. The game was played in Senegal, and the whole stadium basically had laser pointers and just pointed it at the Egyptian players the whole game. The Egyptian goalkeeper. Like, you don't see even all the still images. Google it, guys. It's crazy. So let me ask you guys, like, how is that? How does FIFA, like, once again, are we just talking blood money? Like, how does FIFA not say Senegal, like, no, you have to replay the game in, like, a fucking neutral stadium or some shit?
Do you know what goes on in African soccer?
There's some wild stories. Yes, go ahead, Michael.
I've watched African soccer. I'll bet on a game, ESPN3.
There it is. You bet on it.
Of course, it'll be a 63rd minute, and they take a 2-hour break because the fucking sprinklers come on. Like, it's just a different universe over there. Dude, it is. We have everything so regulated here. Dude, laser pointers are just vuvuzelas, whatever you want to do. That just comes with the territory. And if you log on and you see, like, how are these Senegal people, like, making excuses? They go, hey, laser pointers were invented in Egypt. Like, this is fair game. You're like, African soccer. That's just African soccer to a T. I swear to God. I saw Senegal people saying, hey, listen, this is fair game because these were invented in Egypt. They asked for this.
Unreal,
it's like, what are we doing here?
It really is. Like, I just have never seen a scene like that. Like, there's no precedent to have them replay that. I don't know how you can fix it. Like, it's so easy to get that.
Well, you fix it is the next time that happens, you fucking lose that game. Mike, you got to go extreme, buddy. You have to go full extreme.
Or clear the stadium for PKs, you know? Like,
that's it. Something.
Or play that shit in the Netherlands. Like,
in a neutral stadium. Yeah. Like,
I know, terrible.
Like, that should not be. That's so. First of all, isn't it dangerous? Wasn't there one time we're here in New England or something like that where we called scumbags for pointing a laser at somebody for a game or something? I don't remember that shit. I don't know. Yeah. Probably. Not like it was the Patriots or something like that would call us cheaters or something. I don't know.
Makes sense.
Yeah. But no, watching that, guys. So if you're watching the show and you haven't seen it, just Google Senegal, Egypt, Mo Salah penalty kick. You're just going to see literally this man's eyes. I don't even know how he saw it.
No problem. just
What's that?
Type those 30 words into Google.
You know what I mean. You type in a couple of keywords, you'll get it, fucking buddy. But I don't even know how he saw.
So,
he didn't.
He didn't. But also, kind of like, should Mo Salah still hit the net from there?
Yeah, you got
with the
you got to hit the net.
Probably, but I mean,
even if it's saved, at least you could say.
So let me ask you guys something. What do you think happens now when they both go back to Liverpool and it's Mane who knocked out Salah? Like, what's that relationship like?
I think.
What do you
think?
What do you think Salah? What do you think he expected from his Egyptian squad?
Yeah, no, but like, I just
they laugh about it. He calls him a cocksucker, and they move on. They're not actually mad about it. They're not mad about it.
Yeah, like you give him a hug, and it's like, dude, it sucks that they did that to you guys. Like, it's not fair. But like, hey, I'm in the World Cup. You know, like.
Yeah. I mean, Ronaldo and Rooney repaired their relationship. Ronaldo got Rooney sent off in the World Cup.
But those are two serious contending teams.
Yeah.
And nothing against African teams, but those two teams aren't going to do shit.
Yeah, that's
Ronaldo
true.
said he never blamed Rooney for that. He said he totally understood. I mean, Rooney said he never blamed Ronaldo. He said he totally understood.
United fans are the only people. Like, the whole country wanted Ronaldo dead. They wanted him dead.
It was bad. Well, so speaking of Ronaldo, I don't know if you want to end here, but he plays in a 6th World Cup, right?
Fifth.
No. I'm saying he's going to play one more after this, right?
No.
I think he is.
He'll do the Euros. He'll do the Euros.
Yeah, maybe. I think he will.
He'll do the Euros. If it's 4 years, he's got another 4 years.
I'm telling you. He said maybe it'll be my last. He thinks he's like Tom Brady, and
he's not.
What's the harm in him being the 23rd guy? Say he's
Tom Brady doesn't have to run
him being the 23rd guy.
Because buddy, he'll never. His ego will never handle that. It won't handle it.
No, but it will to be his 6th World Cup, dude. 23rd guy. Okay, maybe he plays. Maybe he only comes on at the end of the game just to get the appearance to say he gets 6. Maybe he's there to shoot PKs in the quarterfinals, dude. Who knows?
Okay, that's the only way he does it.
Okay, all right, that's a viable. That's a viable.
If he accepts that, like, hey, like, yeah, I'm past it. I'm 42. You guys are the way we win the World Cup. But like with me in the 115th minute, like we got a chance to, like, you know.
Yeah. No. Okay. Way. I just don't see that man's ego allowing him to do that.
No, but because of his huge ego, that's why he'll be the first guy to play 6 World Cups if he could shut up.
So did you see my text, my tweet to I tagged you to Blind Mike's daddy?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, it's just so Mike Montante, Blind Mike's daddy thinks that Ronaldo is overrated for Portugal, whereas like he doesn't remember. Portugal literally, as a child, did not make World Cups. We missed in 90, 94, 98. We got eliminated in the first round in 2002. Then Ronaldo comes on the scene in 2004, and we haven't fucking missed a World Cup since. We made it to semifinals, and we won a fucking Euro. Like, the mentality of, like, Portuguese people that don't think that he's the main – that's the difference is fucking outlandish to me. I'd say Banana Land, but Kirk stole that.
You already did say it. So
Portugal's first golden generation made 1 World Cup. One
World Cup and got eliminated in the first round by USA in 2002.
Yeah. Oh my God, they got beat up bad. It was bad. Unbelievable. But like, and Ronaldo's on his 5th alone. Like, plenty. The team is much better now. I was actually looking back. I saw like just something on Instagram, pictures from the 06 like World Cup, and you look at that squad, dude, and I'm like, wow. In 2006, I thought this squad had a chance, and like, okay, whatever, 12 years later, how many? 16 years later, I'm like, Portugal has a legitimate chance, and they have 11 world class players. Like, it's amazing to see how far they came. You know?
Yeah, and they got kids coming up with the stream. The kid at Fulham, Fabio Carvalho is a beast, beast. And wait till Pedro Neto at Wolves gets himself situated again. I love that kid.
Pedro Neto's gonna he'll make the Portuguese. He'll make the.
He needs to go and run with Wolves here. He needs to go and run.
As of right now, I would say Portugal has their top 5 roster in the universe.
I wouldn't.
Yeah. And if you're top 5, you can win a world. If you're top 12, you can win a World Cup. If you get hot, if you're top 5, you're in prime position.
Let's hear
top 5. Top 5, Mike, off the top of your head.
Well, the Dutch, naturally.
Yeah. That's really I'll
also go with the Germans.
Okay,
Germans.
They're right there.
Germans still got like that. France.
Mm-hmm.
France for sure.
They have to.
France for sure.
4. Ooh, that's tricky. Italy, their youth is kind of booty,
but they're not there.
No, I'm saying I'm not going to give them that. So we'll say Portugal's 4, and then 5. Who would I sneak in? Argentina kind of stinks. I want to say America. I wouldn't mean it though. I want to say it. Definitely Italy. That's tricky. The 5th is up for grabs.
So I got Spain, Portugal, Portugal,
Spain. All right, Spain, España. That's the 5th.
Spain, Portugal, Brazil, France, and then it's a battle.
I'm demented. Brazil's the 5th one. They're better than Spain right now.
So I got the Dutch. I got the Dutch out. But yeah, I think it's a battle between then Germany, Argentina.
Do you think Spain's better than the Netherlands right now?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, Spain's nasty.
I do. I think that they're young players. That Pedri, those kids at Barcelona are coming up. They're very, very, very good. Very good. And the Dutch, because Memphis Depay, if Memphis Depay is starting like on your national team as an attacker, like you're good, but you're not like, my God, I'm scared to death.
No, they got my boy Weghorst.
And the Spain will be playing really well. Luis Enrique is a nasty, like he's a very good coach. Like he'll have him playing like unbelievable. He's ready. I
think Spain's going to be very dangerous. I think Brazil's going to be dangerous. Brazil's on the come up.
How I forgot about Brazil is shocking, but
they're doing well without Neymar right now, and they're doing this without Neymar.
I think they're better without Neymar.
There's a good chance to be made of that. He's
the same thing as Ronaldo. Same thing as like Ronaldo say like a couple of years ago, where like when you try to play only through him, it's not gonna work. Like you have to like, and I'm not saying Brazil plays like that, but like sometimes it's easier when there's less cooks in the kitchen, you know.
Yes,
just let it go. Yeah. I say the only team I think you guys left out.
They're just shocking.
The only team I think you guys left out maybe out of that, I love England. Like, so I think England.
I don't rate them. I don't rate them. I don't rate them. Like, is Marcus Rashford starting for England?
No.
Is Raheem Sterling starting for England? Then who's starting for England? Then who?
No, Sterling will, Foden will.
These guys. If you're not the best player on your fucking team, on your club team, like if you don't have the best player, if all the best players in your club team are foreign, I don't respect you.
Yeah,
you
underrate them though, for sure.
I don't. They're not top five.
They made
they're not top five.
What's confusing about England is they have so much.
It was in
depth.
Fucking England, buddy.
So
they have so much depth that it's hard, like to kind of hard.
So Mike, that's what I'll give you. They have a lot of good players.
So much.
But only 11 can go on the field.
I know.
If Harry Maguire's starting for you as well too, like that's a fucking problem.
So that's exactly like that. But that's where he thrives, dude. Those games are easy for him. Everything is slow. Like anything in the air, he's good in the air. He just gets up, wins the header. Like he doesn't have to play with his feet. He gets the ball out. That's where he's good. It's the same reason.
I just say you're going to trust Harry Maguire in a quarterfinal, semifinal. Like you start going up against these high flying teams. I don't. They're
not the reason. They're not the reason they didn't win the Euro, dude.
I know he was not, but buddy, once again, that was in England. Like being in your home country, it's huge. It's huge.
No, it totally is, dude. But I guess you just beat the teams that are in front of you to get there. But they got a good squad. Like if they do, I just don't think it's top five.
If World Soccer was run like a summer camp where you had like each country had like 5 teams deep, England would win the relay. They're beating the piss out of people.
Brazil would win a fucking relay in that too.
No, these two teams beat. Front neck like Netherlands.
There's a Brazilian guy on every other national team around the world. Basically.
Dude, Richarlison's like not even like a starter. Like no, so we're with each other on that. Like when you get to America's third team, we have some guy on the Red Bulls. So it's different. But I just think that's the problem with England is they have so many fucking studs, but they have no like really commodity.
I don't know if they have a stud though. I don't know if they have studs. I think they have good players. I don't think they have studs.
What's his name from Tottenham's a stud.
I think Foden, Sancho,
Foden's a stud, Sancho's a stud,
those guys,
stud.
Those guys, if you have a great number 10 in there, that can be really, really good.
Greenwood's a great prison player.
Yeah, he's prison FC. We don't talk
about that. By the way, no one talks about that. That got so far swept under the rug. It's kind of crazy,
dude. You know what? There's United fans right now who are like, hey, he got arrested, sure, but he's never been charged.
So hold on. They're trying to Deshaun Watson? They're trying to Deshaun Watson?
Relax.
Everybody, please. And like that, dude, this dude is like evil.
Toxic.
We're good without him. Yeah, we're good without him, dude. Like,
isn't Wan-Bissaka a weirdo too?
Yeah, he's got his own problem. He always gets like speeding tickets.
Isn't he like into like ass play too though?
Oh yeah, he did something like bad. Something like that.
Look at Mike's face. Look at Mike's face.
I don't know. I don't know that story that well, but I just know he always gets tickets.
All right, so we're gonna end it on Wan-Bissaka's ass play. I think that's a good spot to end it.
Great spot to end it.
Great spot to end it. All right, so listen, boys, this was fun. It was a quick 42 minutes. Mike, I want to thank you for coming on. USA lost tonight, but they did make the World Cup. Portugal also made the World Cup. And once again, to everyone paying attention, the World Cup groups will be released on Friday. So keep an eye out Friday afternoon.
Can I stop you?
Yeah, go ahead.
Who do you guys have coming next week?
We don't know yet.
What?
I want to come on when the groups are out. I want to make future bets.
All right, it's a thought.
Like no, what do you mean? What do you mean? No, what do you mean?
No. I do like snap judgments of us picking our group. Who's getting out of the groups? I like it. I'm in.
I want to gamble on this. I want to do future bets.
Okay. All right, you're in. We'll at least have a segment.
Commit to it.
I just said you're in. You fucking.
No. I want to be on the whole time.
This guy's just forcing on. MLS Mikey. MLS Mikey, the new co-host. Never listens. By the way, never listens. Makes fun of the show all the time, buddy. I want you to know that.
I don't make fun of it. I don't listen, but do not make fun of it. Do not get carried away.
No, that's actually. It sounds like a fun idea. We can prop bet it. That's fine. We can do that. All right, so everyone keep an eye out. Yeah, congratulations, buddy, if we didn't say that before. And Friday, keep an eye out for the World Cup qualifiers. And next week, Montante will come on here and tell us how the Dutch are going to win.
Yeah, without any players again.
Yeah, that was great.
Virgil. All right, thanks, guys.
All right, guys, have a good one. Take care, boys.
Later, boy.